What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So from the title you can tell that the Audi has made it to 100,000 miles. It has been quite a journey in the past 2.5 years of owning this car. I think I bought it at like 72 or 73,000 miles, and the car has just been great and super fun the whole time I've owned it, with only a short few months of where it's been kind of a pain with maintenance or stuff like that. So I think in this video I'm gonna give you guys sort of a breakdown of how much it has costed me in maintenance or 27,000 miles, because we are at a big number for this car, 100,000 miles. I actually just clicked over to 108 on my way here. Hey, we just hit it. 100,000 miles. Oh, I can't believe it. So the car is as beautiful as it was on the day that the previous owner bought it. I'm the second owner of this car, and I've taken really good care of it. I've detailed it consistently. Aside from that little door impact that we had right here, you can't even tell anymore. Had a nice paint job done, and it looks great. Slight fitment issue here with the bumper, but I think I can fix that by just bending some of the brackets, the stock ones, back to how they were. But overall, car is looking great, and I think now it is time for us to go over the maintenance cost of having this car for 2.5 years. So it did take me, oh my God, that's hot. Okay, don't sit there. Let's try this side. Ugh. All right, so it took me probably 30 to 45 minutes to add up all the things that have broken on this car and how much they've costed me each individual time. So I'm gonna go over that list real quick here. All right, so to start out the list, I think I just have it based on memory because I didn't really write everything down in my phone when stuff broke. So starting out, I have the crank pulley and the belt that was shredded when the crank pulley snapped. So that happened, I think it was like a 1.5 years ago, maybe 6 months into owning this car. And that was a total of $500 just for the parts. So I did the labor myself, and unfortunately I had all the tools necessary to do it. Same with most of these jobs. So the next thing is when the cats failed. So the catalytic converters failed because of the heat and the tune and all that stuff. So that's my fault. So that necessarily might not happen to someone who's stock, but if you're modified, it's most likely going to happen to you. And with the parts, and actually this one includes the labor that was done by GH Motorsports, that was $1,200. Next, I have had the transmission or DSG fluid flushed, as well as replacing both filters, and that was $600 just for the parts. I did the labor myself with Danny, and that was a good experience. Really tough job, but I need to do that again now that I've hit 100,000 miles. My increments for it is every 20,000 miles I will be changing that. So over the span of 27,000 miles and 2.5 years, I've done 10 oil changes. Each oil change is about $80. That's the oil, filter, and a new plug every now and then as well. And other filters, I have a cabin filter and then an air filter that I have also replaced. That totals at $100 together for both. I did spark plugs, one round of spark plugs, which was $150, and then my intercoolers. That was probably the most significant damage or maintenance item that kind of went bad on this car. So with that, I found it was more cost efficient to just buy a new supercharger. So a supercharger used, this one had 40,000 miles on it, so it's fairly new, was $450, and that came with all the necessary hardware. It actually came with an extra throttle body and all that other stuff, as well as a stock supercharger pulley. So I did have to swap that back over. But that was $450, and then I did the walnut blasting. That was another $100 for the tools and everything. Again, I did the labor myself. $100 for the gaskets, $100 for the thermostat, that I replaced when I had the supercharger off. And then I believe it was another, oh, it's not in here. It was another like 300 or so for the water pump that was also replaced. So I can't think of anything else, but I think that's gonna be all the things that have gone wrong in this car in the 2.5 years or 27,000 miles that I've owned it. And that totals out at $4,500 roughly for all the things that have gone wrong on this car. I really should have also added up all the gas because this thing doesn't get that good of gas mileage either. I've done a lot to this car in the past 2.5 years. Almost too much to list, I would think. So if you would like to see all the modifications that have been done to this car, I will link down below my other video where I showed everything that I've done to the car. I believe that one's the most updated. So some of the other maintenance items that I'm expecting to have to fix and do myself is gonna be the transmission fluid. I have to do that one again because I had 100,000 miles. I gotta do the coil packs. Those are usually 100,000 mile item. So I gotta do all 6. No, I did one of them, so I have to do 5. Those are kind of pricey. The next thing is I need to do a differential fluid change. The rear brakes are up to be replaced again. I did them right when I bought the car and I put some aggressive pads and rotors, but I think I'm gonna go with a big brake kit in the rear. I gotta do some more research with that because I think there's this cool company called Vosh Mods. This guy himself, he designed it, but it basically uses a Brembo bracket in the rear and then a Tesla parking brake. So hopefully I can make that work. The next thing I'm anticipating on doing, I will probably have a shop do this, is replace the power steering fluid. I know it's sort of something that not many people replace, but since I have dynamic steering and all that stuff, I want to make sure that there's fresh fluid in there. Look who decided to show up. It's the baby GTR. It's for sale, guys. What?
Oh, this car is dirty.
It's not that dirty.
I don't like shooting cars when they're dirty.
Oh, just kidding. It's like kind of dirty. There's like poop on it.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm gonna see that in the pictures. Like, dude, there's trees out.
Oh my god, ew. Ew.
This will never wash.
Oh, what do you guys think of his new headlights?
Honestly,
This is what my idea was the whole time, is I wanted him to do this with his headlights. It's just the one slant. Looks super good. So I think the video's coming to an end. We're just gonna finish up the day with some photo shoots with both the cars. So I hope you all enjoyed. What? Alex wants to be in the video today.
Everyone likes me in the videos, bro. Everyone likes you on my channel and me on your channel, right? I just made up the second part, but it's okay.
I was telling him how nice your headlights are now. Like, it's perfect. Like,
who did that?
Who turned on the lights?
I just farted on accident. That was weird. I got excited.
Great, great. You know what I did notice though? What I did notice is you can actually see your headlights from behind the car.
From behind?
Oh shit, you're aired out. Okay.
Because it goes through the...
It goes through, so when you're rolling, you can see in between the fender and the wheel, you can see the back of the headlight housing, so you can see the headlight dangling and shaking. It's so funny.
That's incredible.
Super funny.
I was hoping no one was gonna see that, but apparently everyone does.
Oh no, like
can you
fully
fully
see it, like jiggling. I'm gonna steal your wing, by the way.
You should.
This needs to be on the Audi ASAP.
The lights are
way better. Dang, it looks so good right here. Weird. So like I was saying, that's gonna be it in the video today. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all on the next one.